Hi, Cancer. Welcome back. Let me move my mic so you can actually hear me. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to your fall equinox reading. We are going to do tarot reading and finish. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which deck I'm going to use. And finish with heavy oracle for us. Get more clarity, wrap everything up, confirmation, all of the things that we need. Alright, Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Cancer Collective. What does Cancer need to know right now? Okay, what does Cancer need to know right now? Okay. So far we have the Nine of Swords in your current energy. We have the Four of Pentacles as your challenge, Queen of Wands, recent past, Ace of Pentacles in your near future, and Seven of Cups in your mind space. Interesting. Alright, let's get the rest of the cards. But while we wait, let's go ahead and talk about this Nine of Swords, your current energies. You could be having a lot of weird dreams, sleepless nights, not being able to fall asleep. When you do fall asleep, you wake up. You could be just waking up really early, 3 a.m. for some of you, 4 a.m. Oh my goodness, that is too much. But can we just note the Empress was on top with the Magician on the bottom. So, oh, and the Sun was on the bottom of the deck. If that isn't just beautiful. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, it is this full moon energy. It has a lot to do with the planets and what is happening, what's going on. Retrogrades. I think there's like 7 planets in retrograde right now, including Venus. There's just a lot astrologically, and I feel like that is what is causing your sleepless nights. If in those sleepless nights you're having a lot of irrational thoughts, fears, ideas, like talking yourself into things so much so that you don't really get good rest, just remind yourself it's okay. Everybody has these thoughts. Nothing is going to come of them. There is nothing to fear. Spirit is always guiding you. Spirit is always protecting you. I know that's easier said than done, trust me, but just try to remind yourself that it's temporary. It'll pass. You're going to fall asleep. You're going to wake up. Everything's going to be okay. Everything that you were telling yourself as you were trying to fall asleep is not true. Feelings are not facts. Alright, Five of Wands in your subconscious. Interessante. Alright. Crossing you 4 of coins. I feel like you need to kind of check your spending. I know you don't really like to check bank accounts and balance them and keep records. Like, you might not be getting receipts for all of these things that you're purchasing, but I do see some feelings of scarcity still lingering a little bit. Let's continue to work through those as we have these portals opening up for us, so we can shift timelines, so we can call in new ideas, new themes, new lives for ourselves. Continue to just work on those things that don't benefit you anymore, that don't suit you, that aren't actually what you believe and what you want and what you feel, right? Just continue to clear those things out. Work through them. Feelings of lack, work through those. If it's seeking therapy, some sort of financial advisor, learning about money, maybe you're just a little bit unsure about how to manage money and you're a little bit scared that you're not very good at it. Just keep your spending in check. Don't just just start saving some money is what I'm gonna say. Just sock some money away here and there. Look into like investments. You have really big goals that are going to require some money. It's not just going to fall into your lap, unfortunately. I know that's what that's what we want. Although, Ace of Coins, this is literally like being handed a gift from God, a financial gift. This is an opportunity coming your way. I feel like you're doing some really good, effective work with money stuff. Calling in more money, more opportunities, opening yourself up to more money and opportunities, knowing that when you receive these things and when you have all of these things come in, you're going to be able to manage them, you're going to be able to multiply them, you're going to be able to invest in all of these things that you've been wanting to do, that you know you can do. Let me get this real quick because I'm going to need it. Okay, yes, go away. Alright, let's keep going. We've got 2 more cards, and then we're going to do our oracle. There's the Empress again. I really want to take it, but I only take ones that fall out of the deck onto the table. Alright, recent past, Queen of Wands. You're coming out of a very magnetic time, very attractive, not only in the sense of like your physical features, your physical aura, your physicality overall in general is attracting a lot of attention, but also energetically attracting a lot of things to you. So be very mindful of what you're attracting to you. These thoughts, these anxious thoughts that keep you up at night, that these kind of internal dialogues that you have, guilt around money. Maybe you have some debts that you need to pay off. Work on that. Do that. Work towards that. Sorry, these are peeling off. But don't let these thoughts attract themselves to you because you're thinking them so much, or even not even so much, but just once is enough, right? Just telling ourselves something one time is enough for it to stick, is enough for it to come to us, unfortunately. Also, I'm getting like the imagery here, the very classic Queen of Wands imagery, this black cat, this sunflower. I feel those are very significant for you at this time. You could be doing like a sunflower patch in the next few weeks, this weekend, doing some sort of like farm days, end of summer, equinox, fall equinox celebration, festival. Oh, that sounds so delightful. And you could literally have a black cat, or thinking about adopting a cat, have a black cat that makes itself, like, crosses your path a lot. Maybe you walk to work, or you just in your neighborhood, you see a black cat, comes to your house a lot, and you could feed a black cat. But I feel like they're very significant for you at this time. Alright, near future for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles. As I was saying before, this is like a literal gift from the universe, from Spirit, handing you a huge opportunity to make a lot of money, to turn this into the Ten of Pentacles, to the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles. All of these things, all of this abundance and opulence and opportunity is coming your way. I feel like the more you open yourself up to it, the more you reassure yourself that you're ready, the more you affirm to the universe, to Spirit, to all of the things that you are ready, but mostly to yourself. Spirit already knows. The universe already knows. You just need to believe it so you can receive it. Open yourself up. Keep reassuring yourself. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Alright, mind space. I feel like you're very confused about something at this time. Seven of Cups is all about options, not knowing what is what, not really trusting your own discernment, not really trusting your own judgment, questioning yourself, questioning your intuition, which is tragic, especially for you, because you are so very intuitive, you are so very in tune, that it sucks when you question your own intuition, your own judgment. And the Magician. Okay, very good, very good. Strength with the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like the more you focus, my goodness, the more you focus your energy, the more you cut out distractions, the more you recenter, the more this is going to go away. The confusion, you're going to have so much clarity, you're going to have so much decisiveness, is, I don't know, very weird way of wording that, but you're going to know. You're going to have a very clear vision. You're going to have a very clear mind. The options that are being presented to you are going to be like very clearly like this one is on this level and this one is on this level. Like it's going to be very clear to you if one of these cups is full of shit and one of them is full of diamonds and gold and coins. One of them is a beautiful, luxurious, opulent house, and one of them is dookie smoke, like dog water. You know what I mean? It's going to be very clear. There's victories that are going to be very clear to you. Your vision is going to become very clear. So then your path is then going to become very clear. So again, there is a lot of confusion. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety around you right now. There's a lot of like misunderstandings, miscommunications, competitions that don't necessarily need to exist, that don't necessarily do anything for us. This is in your subconscious. So I feel like there's a lot of like conflicting ideas within you. There's a lot of conflicting information. Maybe you grew up knowing one thing to be very, very true, knowing it to be like the ultimate truth. And then as you got older, you started to realize, well, that isn't necessarily the truth, but that original idea, that original storyline, that original timeline that you were on is still kind of there. So it's like a little bit conflicting. It's a little bit, again, confused and chaotic. I'm just getting like very chaotic mental energy right now. You need to focus yourself. You need to meditate. You need to get away. You need to go within. Refocus your energy is mostly what I'm getting here. Refocus on your career, your opportunities for abundance, your opportunities for growth. Look at this gate. Look how beautiful this scenery is. And then this gift that is being bestowed upon you. Just all you have to do is literally receive it. I am open to receiving. Just affirm that. I am open to new opportunities. I am capable of handling everything that is coming my way, all of the good that is coming my way. Keep reaffirming, keep reassuring. All right, let's keep it moving. Advice from Spirit, Temperance. Yes, you still have more things to work through. You still have more healing to go through, some more transmuting. I feel like there are still some feelings of guilt, still some feelings of lack, scarcity, again, around money, some anxiety around money. You need to work through those. You need to, or you are going to continue to work through those. And as you continue to do that, you're going to continue to open up. You're going to continue to bloom. You're going to continue to shine and attract and intuit through life. Energies around you, external to you, Knight of Cups. I'm getting a lot of like, how do I'm trying to, I'm having the biggest brain fart in the world. But I'm getting like acts of like gestures, thank you, gestures of affection being shown to you, to people around you, even because again, this is external to you, so it could be people external to you bringing these things to you. It could be stories that you're hearing about, like coworkers, family, friends, talking about little, just sweet gestures, very genuine, very loving, very innocent gestures of kindness and love and like, yeah, just like very sweet and lighthearted and I don't know, it feels nice for this to be the energy that's around you, for it to be so lighthearted and fun and sweet is a good thing. I would say tap into that, embrace that energy. All right, one of these oracle cards, please, just one to fall. Just one. All right, your hopes and fears for yourself. Your hope for yourself is that you will be so stable and so secure in your home, in your life, in your career, in your money, in your finances. We're just going to take this. That you never have to worry about anything. You don't ever want to have to worry about money. You don't want to have to think about it. Like bills on auto draft, mortgage, auto draft, passive income everywhere, opportunities everywhere, investments, investment properties, again, like passive incomes, whatever that looks like to you, whatever that looks like for you, that is your dream. You want to be so stable that you don't have to think about money ever again. You don't have to think about the lows that you've gone through, because I feel like you've gone through some very low lows, but your highs are getting even higher, and you're not going to experience those lows anymore. I promise you that. I promise you that. There we go. The underworld. Beautiful. Look at that moon. Oh, that's so beautiful. So I'm using the Shawan and the not Beltane. Shoot. Let me get the Mabon, I think is how you say that. These are the two decks that I'm using. Seasons of the Witch, Shawan, and Mabon. I hope I'm saying those correctly. I'm going to set those there because I'm going to need them in a little bit. Alright. So I'm using both of these because they're both fall equinox centered. Obviously this one is the fall equinox. This one is Shawan. But they're both like just such lovely fall energies. I'm going to embrace them both for as long as I can. I love fall and the transition. What? There's 3 cards here, so I'm not going to take them all. But Autumn Equinox was on the bottom of the deck. The bottom of that little trio that came out. Alright, just one card, please, for Cancer. Confirmation, clarity. Let's wrap everything up. Bring it all home. We still need to finish our tarot reading. Darkness Falls. There was a song when I was in high school called Darkness Falls, and it was such a good song. Look at this sweet little scene. I love it so much. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's finish the reading. The outcome for you, the Magician. Spirit is just confirming for you and reminding you and reassuring you that you have absolutely everything within your possession, in your experience, to manifest more, to bring in more. Anything and everything that you could possibly want, you have the power to bring it into your life right now. It's not a matter of, oh, I need to learn more of this, I need to have more of this, or I need to blah, 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 blah. There is none of that. You have absolutely everything you could possibly need. Surrender to the divine. Full moon, lots of full moon energy, imagery. We did just have a full blue moon, which is the second full moon of August. There it was. It's September now. September 2nd today. If I have any Virgo suns that have Cancer, like risings, Cancer moons, Venuses, happy birthday to you. I love Virgos. I love fall. I love everything about it. Okay. Magic with the Magician. Ain't no way. Stop it. Stop it. You have the absolute power. Like, you are the Magician. He looks like Bad Bunny to me. Oh, okay. Let's do this Mystic oracle, and then we're going to do our tea leaf reading cards, and then we have our wild unknown animal. Oh, whoa, animal, that was really loud. Animal oracle deck that we're going to do, and I'm going to read passages for all of those, so I hope you stick around for all of it. If not, I completely understand. People have stuff to do. We don't have time to do it all, right? Stay for what you can. I will not be offended. All right. Let's go ahead. Just one card out of this deck, please, Spirit. One card for Cancer. Confirmation, clarity, answer any questions that they still have that have not yet been answered, confirm any messages. Ooh. I haven't gotten this card yet out of this deck. The Death card. Look at that moth. I have one of those tattooed on my arm. You could as well. Or some of this moon imagery. I literally have a moth with a skull like that on my arm. I like his wings though. They're like paisley. Like a bandana. That's really cute. Okay. Okay. I think that is right. This deck is a little bit hard to use because there's so many of them, and I haven't really figured out how to use them effectively, but we're gonna try. So, alright, Spirit, let's try. Just one if we can, unless it's a month card and a tea leaf card. Okay. Okay, just one card. There we go. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Yes, absolutely. Right with our, yes, I moved it, but it's where I want it to be. With our Ace of Pentacles. Paths of money and like multiple streams of income, multiple streams of passive, massive passive income. That's the goal, right? Right. All right, let's get into our oracle cards. Card number 1, Rider. Success, victory, good news, dreams realized. In the Enchanted Horse, a magical horse, there's that word again, magical, magic. Horse brings a prince and princess together, but then a crafty sultan uses that same horse to kidnap the princess. The prince she loves must be wily in how he defeats the powerful sultan. He succeeds in his goal and uses the same magical horse. This goddamn horse is getting... It's pulling his weight today, let's just say that. To escape with his love back to his own kingdom. The rider is the card of success. Like 6 of Wands. This can be news of a victory or a realization or the realization of a dream. Our princess had her dreams answered when her love rescued her. Her prince achieved his victory. When the rider shows up in your reading, know that you will see victory wherever the rider is heading. Where's he heading? He's heading right to magic and the money path. And all of this lovely energy right here. Yes, Cancer. That is so much confirmation. And deliciousness. Alright. Our princess had her dreams answered when her love rescued her. Her prince achieved his victory. Wait. Okay, we already read that. What is behind the rider can show you the path to your triumph. What's behind him? The 7 of Cups. Okay. Alright, so your discernment. All the amazing things you want out of life could be coming your way when the rider approaches. Who is riding towards you is a good question to ponder with this enchanting card. Note, this card can also be used for a male lover, but it's not because we're focused on our money path. Right? Massive, passive income. All right, magic, alignment. Let's see, I have to look at the index for this one, 85. All right. As early as 660 BC in ancient China, I don't know how to say that word, Carrageenan from seaweed was used to create a water-soluble lubricant. Cannot read today, I'm so sorry. This is said to have been used for over 1,000 years. When this card appears, it is a sign of some major self-work. Absolutely, we have temperance here. That's what you're doing. That is spirit. That is what spirit is telling you to keep doing. Continue on that path. Keep recentering yourself. Keep yourself focused on this goal and on this journey and on this goal and this journey. Okay? The mindset around pleasure has been steered towards shame for a very specific reason. If we could harness the true potential of creative energy, we might take complete control of our own lives. In this card, we see the hand has a small light emerging from the center of the palm, and that the lines of palmistry are written in gold. Yeah, I see that. I love palmistry so much. It's beautiful. Love it. The palms contain a chakra used and opened when channeling Reiki. Yes, do it for every reading. This card may indicate there is some prosperity coming your way. Plant spirit, Tongkat Alley. Ooh, I know what that's used for. All right. Shawin. We had the Underworld, card number 40. Some of you could be approaching your 40th. You could be celebrating your 40th soon. Transition, judgment are our keywords. In magic, that word just keeps coming up. The underworld is a place of transformation between one life and the next, a place where you can retreat to replenish your soul and learn the details of your next human experience assignment. That doesn't mean you won't find judgment when you cross the veil. It is often said that how you live one life will determine your abundance in the next. Those who go through life with loving, kind hearts will find prosperity and great love in the next. Those who were cruel will find themselves in a life of hardship and trauma as a way to atone for their unkindness. The message for this card is about transitions. It's about moving out of the old and into a new way of living. We've been clearing out baggage for a long time because it takes a long time to clear out ways of doing and thinking that make up our very ways of life. I feel like we were talking about that with something, old ways of thinking, yes. But it's time to step through the threshold into something new and different. This can be scary because it means something has to die so that your new life may begin. You are more than prepared to handle this new path, or it wouldn't have been given to you. Embrace the change, loved one. Oy, I love that. See? And that's what happens when we don't get scared and we don't freak out about cards like this, and the underworld, and darkness falls, because it's not scary. There's nothing to fear, even in death. Darkness falls. I don't know why I said it like that. Keywords: facing your demons, acknowledging faults, self-compassion. Your higher self chose this card because you have faults and have made mistakes. It's true that some mistakes are more costly than others, but no one lives a perfect life by any means. When you've made a misstep, or when your faults put you in a sticky situation, defense mode can feel like a natural response. The wound from feeling less than has likely already triggered self-criticism, doubt, and even anger. And then to also bear the weight of someone else's disappointment, pain, anger, or criticism can feel like too much to carry. Before you know it, darkness has fallen, and you're operating from a shadowy place, rather than standing in your light and giving yourself some grace. You have pulled darkness falls because you're experiencing your situation from a dark place and reacting defensively. Every story has two sides, and it may be time to consider whether or not you also share some blame in your current circumstances. Of course you do. Yes. This card also... This card does not guide you to view yourself in a negative light, but to act as a neutral bystander who is merely curious and observant. How might you advise a friend who is experiencing similar circumstances? Would you guide them to calm down and take deep breaths? Almost always, yes. Explain to them how they might be wrong in this situation, or even say sorry? You might find clarity and the answers needed for a positive resolution once you observe your circumstances from the outside rather than deep inside your shadow. Perhaps you will discover you were right all along, or maybe you'll be forced to acknowledge your own faults. As C.S. Lewis said, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Oh my God. We already did that one. All right, what next? There's so many over here. Oh, we didn't do that one. That's okay. This is getting a little bit long, so we're going to skip it for now. All right, let's do our Surrender to the Divine, the Full Moon card. Blue moon. Where is there it is. Okay, full moon. Oi, oi, oi. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is a feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very, very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you pulled this card. But it just so happens we pulled it during a full moon cycle, full moon portal. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attuned to the moon, I am getting the answers I need. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Yes. Breathe deep. Stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. I'm kind of thinking it's yourself. You got to forgive yourself. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. Pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Okay. Let's keep moving. Death card. Oh, there it was. Moth. The word death may first cause you discomfort, but in the natural world, death is an essential part of rebirth, new growth, and sustaining life. While you may choose to view this card as a representation of physical death, understand that it also signifies symbolic death. This card may mean the end of a journey, the end of a relationship, or the end of an attachment. It may also represent the end of one path and movement on to the next. This is the old path that we're leaving behind, and this is the new one that we are literally walking towards now, about to step on. Follow the yellow brick road. While the moth is known as a creature of shadow and night, we must remember that it's always seeking out the light. Leaves may fall and rot into the earth, but their decay feeds new growth. This card may symbolize hope and happiness in the face of life-changing events or endings, or a new beginning after a life-changing event. The moth card may be urging you to let go of old thoughts, traumas, and anxieties that stagnate your mind, or to cut bad habits from your life that may be holding you back from real change. Shadow reading. We're not reading that because this is not a shadow reading. Correspondence element. Air, spirit, flora, alder, blueberry, cypress, elder, willow. Stones, Chistolite, amethyst, highlight. Spell work. Shawan ritual. Ooh, I almost said ritual. So Shawan for you this year is going to be very, very significant. It is right around October 31st, All Hallows Eve, Halloween night, all of those things. Shawan, look into it if you don't know what that means. Samhain is how you spell it. Funeral blessings, ancestral work, speaking to those beyond the veil, blessing a new beginning after a big life change, dealing with grief. Okay, money path. This reading, this energy feels so amazing to be in. Okay. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. A curving path filled with gold coins lies hidden somewhere. It gives no clue as to its whereabouts. It is up to you to find it. This card advises you that there is a path filled with money just waiting for you to discover it. Unfortunately, the path will never show itself. You must find a way to access it, or the golden coins on the... Why can't I read? Going too fast. Or the golden coins on the path will always elude you. Not us. Not today. We have spirit guiding us. We have the magic. We are magic. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that. That was an incredibly long reading. If you stayed for the whole thing, I love you so very much. I will see you next time. Bye!